Peace, this is Star with the Star Bloom. Let me play one more time. I don't know why I felt the need. This is Star with the Star Blooms. Out of nowhere, y'all, it's like some energy kind of just came in. I don't know what just happened. This is Paulo, y'all. Paulo in a little piece of sage. I be breaking off my sage. I basically was talking about coming to, I don't know why I'm hearing like the tunnel in. Ooh, that's beautiful, Spirit. Y'all so dope. I love channeling through Spirit because it's like how they say it. Good God. Sauce got sauce. Saucy. Yeah, I needed that. I needed that. Yeah. Coming to the tunnel's end. So at the tunnel's end, they may have learned their lesson. It may not have been the lesson you had, as you may be in the same circumstances, in the same realm, yet in experience you are tasked in trial to have different renderings. And it's for each energy to individually know what it is that you have to come to the table to eat in order for you to truly be served. For in representation of this fact in alignment, you will have to basically be at a rate of understanding and declaring and decreeing over yourself what it is that your lesson has been. What was this plate here to feed me with? Or was I basically here in a circumstance? 202, thank you, Spirit. In the rate of in a circumstance to where I basically was just in consumption of something, right? I didn't do any precursors. We're just going to do this. See what Spirit has to say. Thank you to Archangel Michael for clearing the energy, allowing me to all race of truth. They said we here. We here. Thank you to the Most High for channeling through me. 10 of Pentacles. Hangman reverse. Yeah, you outside. I'm gonna stop. I was gonna say I be outside with my gang. You gain your perspective. And that's the thing, it's like some people 1021, some people 211. Some people don't come into situations because desiring to learn a lesson because they're not aware that a lesson is to be had. Some people may be in this rate after they've come to the end of the tunnel, confused as fuck. In conflict with the rate of imprisonment that they may believe that they are in because they perceive the end to basically be bad news, because all they could basically connect with is the ruins, the 1022 is the pain, the affliction that they basically went through, the sadness, the mental anguish. However, Spirit comes in a rate when you work towards it, allowing you to be at a rate of apprenticeship with whatever it is that you're going through. You know, you have an opportunity for you to master your circumstances and for you to come out on the other side, warrior as you are, as I am, knowing that you went through this season. Good God, thank you, Spirit. You went through this season, passionate, but you in representation of something honest, something creative, something that it might be a little bit of a chauffeur, you know, but not like how we know the word to be, more so like what other people may believe is like braggadocious, you know, that Leo energy. It might be perceived as a show off. However, it's not arrogance, it's true confidence, because you've went through some things that allow you to sit in your power, because you've been educated at a rate. You show up in this space, capable of walking away from things that came in to harm you, not being held up on things that are nostalgic, because you put in work to be at a rate to where you get to see the progress and the success for what it is that you're moving towards. And for some of you, it's love. You've had the strength. You've sat in a rate of not being able to fully see everything because there were certain rates of magic that was basically being present. But even in a different way, I could see this in a different way. Learning how to show up in your magician energy, operating and controlling and cultivating. I wouldn't say controlling, I would say surrendering at a rate to where you're in God with your ancestors, not worried about all of the things that are not fully on the table for you to be able to see, because you do recognize that you have the strength and that what you desire is always going to be in partnership with you. It's time for you to be moved into a new rate with you. But sometimes moving into that new rate requires you to just be in acceptance. It's back at the bottom of the deck. Be in acceptance of the fact that you may have had to rest in the space where people wanted you to be wounded and put a death to things that decided that you don't get to be in the success of your reward. Clearly heard, because your counterpart is here. Your counterpart is here. And sometimes that may be you pairing with you because you're the one who learned the lesson. Just because we both in this space doesn't mean that we both get the reward. What did you come here for? Yeah. What did you come here for? Fast decisions. It's a beautiful union that's here. Yeah. It's a beautiful union that's here. But sometimes it may have called for you. Ooh, Spirit, I like how you do it. I like how you do it. Sometimes it may have called for you to put to rest a partnership with one energy that should have and could have, not should have, thank you, Spirit, that could have been your divine counterpart for you to, ooh, Spirit, for you to move another way. Sometimes Spirit will bring death to one energy for you to be able to move towards something that's actually going to be sustaining for you. Don't be out here acting like you left off bad and bougie, trying to juggle energies in belief that you won't have your justice, constantly going back into this rate of wanting to have, and this was flipped over a second ago, right? Wanting to have this constant limbo in your life because you might feel like you're not ready. You ready? You ready? Oh, thank you, Spirit. We want it upright. You see it the way that you're supposed to see it. Did you receive your lesson? And honor whatever lessons anybody else could have or may have not received for themselves, because your lesson was for you. It's not for you to force it onto other people, but it's not for you to move at a rate to where you're violently trying to fight upward hill battles, are being strife towards things that keep you in this rate of being naive towards the things that are beneficial towards you. This is the time for you to take action. This is the time for you to be in determination and be initiative towards what it is that you truly desire, and be confident. The Chariot is here. And this has been a journey for whoever I'm speaking to. You've been working towards 1027. You've been working towards showing up in your leadership with the Most High, balancing out on your spiritual path. And you recognize how much you've mastered in this space of balance, and you're extremely intuitive. And you know that something is here for you, and you're ready to fight. You're ready to fight, but Spirit isn't asking you to fight. Spirit is asking you to be in representation of what it is that you've gathered in this space and in this time, and be at a rate to where you honor how resilient you are, how you did take your time towards the things, moving towards the things that you truly desire, because you knew that you would always, thank you, Spirit, you knew that you would always have that reward at the end, that rainbow at the end, the happy home, the pleasure, peace, and satisfaction of knowing that it was just springtime. Thank you, Spirit. Take this message back in meditation if you know it's for you. It's a confirmation. You've been feeling it in your spirit. Peace, y'all. Have a good night.